Okay guys, it's the first day of winter. I'm actually, as you can see on the map, I'm on the island in the middle of, we'll call it a lake, shall we? I got a little bit excited. All I found was a defoliated birch because it's winter. There's also an interesting collection of fungi, in case mushrooms are your thing. And should you be interested, a gold nugget. Oh, another type of mushroom. 3 types of mushroom on this island. Fantastic. Anyway, we'll go back to the tractor where, sorry, I'll put the map back up. We're just on this corner, kind of on the edge of town. And right here, or around here, we have found 3 more of the dead trees. There is one hiding here. There is, we were up to 26. I think I may have found 4 more then. There's one hiding here. There's another one right here. You can see why they're so hard to spot if you're not at the right angle. There is one just over here on these rail tracks. Right here. And then if we head back the other way on the rail tracks, there is one which we shall get just over the bridge over there. I really checked around and around. I'm going to spend the winter just walking this map. That will bring us to 30 cut down dead trees and some scraps to pick up. 30 is a nice round number. Anyway, we'll see. I'll get on with the cutting. Oh, no, there's other interesting news. Let's have a look. Firstly, animals. We managed to breed 15 animals in a year over the 2 seasons, so 2 breeding seasons. 50% per year. Pig output, which is quite handy to know. And we also need to get them fed quite soon, as you saw from those bars. But I'll get on with the work. I'm going to nip into the diner, have a coffee and some eggs. Is it open? It's lunchtime. See you later. No. Okay guys, I've come over to the last area of forest, which I have had 1 dead tree out. I have walked these forests before, but true to form, we have 30 dead trees total now known on the map. We've got the other 4 here. I have found this one here. It's right on the bank of the, what should we call it? It's almost, well, the river running past. Is it Pacific, Goldcrest Pacific Grain. And the issue here, the trailer's not getting anywhere near it, I guess. Can it go over here? Maybe it can, but I've also found, now this is going to be tricky. Can I find it again? It's right up here somewhere. It's round by this hut. We'll talk about the hut in a minute. I found another dead tree, and my word, where is he? I had a landmark and it was the grain building, so it should be back here. Well, alright, okay, I came up through this clump. This one's easy to get to and it's going to be easy to get out, but in terms of spotting it, it is right in amongst these trees, my word. I've walked this map in different directions, the whole map. Where I found those 4 trees, I did know about the one by the railway. There he is. There he is, look. Dead tree. It's really hard to tell. It hasn't got foliage on unless you're exactly under it here, because from every other angle, the foliage from the other trees is kind of there. And there are many of these kind of poorly looking trees around. And there are some trees at some very jaunty angles, particularly around the edges of the map, but I'm sure that's more by design. So let's get on with these ones. We're just going to save a little bit of time and zip back here. Right, priority with this one is it doesn't fall in the river. So the cut shall be away from the river, and where, oh right, so that way. We want him to land up there, and as you've seen on my Sosnovka playthrough, I'm kind of getting a knack of getting these trees to fall exactly where I kind of need them to. There we go, and there you go, there's a tree over there. Quite a peculiar angle. Maybe they'll be next year's targets. So this is going to bring us to 32 dead trees. I'm going to come back and actually get this one, process this one last, because it's the most difficult one to get out. We'll leave the best till last. You see, now I'm going to have to look for that tree again. I should have just cut it down straight away. It's in here, isn't it? See, I was just right there, and now it's in amongst the trees again. Oh my word. I hope there's a significant bonus for this. And sorry if this is boring anybody, but this is absolutely doing my head in. Where's that tree gone? Is it a little further back? That's not him. Oh my days. Is that him? There he is. Right, let's get him down before we can possibly lose track of him again. Where do we want him to go? This way again, I think will do. Right, that's down. Well, it will be shortly. Maybe I should just cut them down on site and worry about coming back and getting them later. Or should have, I should say, because hopefully we're pretty much at the end of this process now. Right. Get this naughty end bit off. And remember, I know CDP just does not get this, but it's the straightness of the cuts you put across the wood that is the straight, referred to when it says that you get more money for longer, straighter pieces of wood. It should say longer, straight cut pieces of wood. It doesn't, but that's what it means. So try and get your cuts in straight. I don't think you have to be too kind of getting the mathematical equipment out to do that. Just be a little bit careful. As to tree lengths, well, he's still, again, it's only just dawned on him. And I'm not being personal, he does a lot of good content, but if it's only just dawned on him that chucking a whole tree in the sell point is not the best money, and I think he's just, I don't know, brain's been addled by the wood chipper noise, because he does like his wood chipper. Right, before I pack this away, I am going to have another quick run around. We're going to come back to you. There's another tree that, is it at a funny angle? Is it me at a funny angle now? Anyway, while I remember, I'm a little bit worried about one thing, and that is that I definitely skipped night last night, and the pig prices flatlined from the year low point yesterday to today. Now, I'm hoping to sell my pigs tomorrow on that second day of winter for that good price. Not the best price of the year, but a good price. If it flatlines for some reason, I don't know quite what we're going to do. So let's just hold our fingers on that one. Anyway, let's get on with that tree loading, shall we? Here we are. Tree 32 is just behind us. Can you see him beyond the tractor? We were a little bit over generous with our cutting, shall we say, and not very level. Look at that, it's very shoddy work. Sort him out. Come on, can I get you? Yeah, there we go. Put you away. No one needs to know. Off you go. Like cheese rolling. They do that in England, you know. Right. He's down here. We're going to walk the route. Plenty of space between the trees here, but there's a huge rock. We can go on foot. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Right, let's see. This is the ultimate test for VALTRA. Tree 32. Off we go. Leave the trailer here. Get the claws open. Ready. Now I really find, especially when doing this kind of stuff, I need to be to the right hand side of the tractor to do the front load properly. In my head, or in actual fact, I'm not sure which, the controls kind of reverse. Have I sliced this guy up yet? I haven't, have I? Trimmed him, I haven't sliced him, right. That's a count of about 4. Sorry, that was in my head. I'm going to go a little bit forward. I'm going to be cautious with my lengths here, purely because I've got to get them out and up. And the VALTRA, as I learned with the big log that I cut out of the last tree, it is near its limits, and so are my abilities perhaps. Just lose the last bit, which should disappear, and it's, again, I'm going to tell you, if you leave it on, it devalues the wood. There you go. Right. It makes sense to start with this here little bit, I guess. Get him to drop. Needs to come in from around there. Now, those of you who've watched my Sosnovka playthrough may be thinking, you're not going to grab one of those Massey Ferguson bulldozers for a half hour alone and get this out. Oh, and I'm not going to deny the thought may cross my mind, but no, heroic as that vehicle may be, this VALTRA has done absolutely everything we want from it. Right, we need to back around this way because the arm's not going to get past the tree. This is probably the worst tree pickup I've had to do in this game so far. And if you have had a similar experience, please let me know. Actually, I haven't played all the maps. I do like the challenge. Oh, the back weight is actually a bit of a going to be a bit of a challenge here too, I think. There used to be a wonderful mod, well there still is a wonderful mod in 15, which is a back weight, and it's a very flat square kind of slab of concrete, but stood, you know, vertically, so it doesn't stick out at all from the back of the tractor. That was quite cool. That was quite useful in the woods of Bjornholm. Right, shouldn't really be putting the tatty piece of wood on first. We've discussed that before. It creates a bit of an unevenness, but to be honest, we're running on the tension straps here to hold this load together anyway, so I don't think that's really going to be an issue. Yeah, that big one there is going to come straight off if it were to be left to the laws of nature, I'm quite sure. How quickly can I... Yeah, that's going to go. Anyway, we're playing in the game mechanics, not the real world. I'm not even sure how to get down to here safely now. Right, let's have a look. I'm not even going to try any in tractor view. It's just too restricted for this kind of work, for me at least. Right, we're going to make it down this rock. Should we be going around? Let's go this way. Get beyond them, around this tree. Right, we'll get the top piece first. Come on, VALTRA. You can do it. Get them claws open, ready. This may take an initial grab and a drag and a reset in the grab, but let's see. No, we've got a pretty good grip on that. We may just be able to get this all the way. Now, in terms of going up these rocks, that is exactly where the back weight is going to be a disadvantage, even though it's essential. Keep it low. Through there. Hit that tree. Right. So, we want to go this way around past this tree. No. Not at that angle. Oh, I must say it's got much better brakes than that Massey Ferguson bulldozer. I'm not sure we wouldn't perhaps have taken a tumble over that edge, but you never know. It's a magnificent forestry machine, but so is this VALTRA. It's filthy. We're going to give it such a good wash and a polish when we get back to the farm. And we need to get back to the farm because the animals are getting cold. They're getting short of straw. We must be back today to tend to them. God, did I just take all the tension straps off them by accident? Yes, I bloody did. Oh. I'm not going to lie, we got ourselves in a bit of a pickle here. I'm not even sure how. Let's just say a load of VALTRA is performing magnificently, and I got some of the wood back on this trailer pretty quickly. Well, let's see, because I thought the hitch had folded under itself like it did, but if I drag it this way, I can't. Right, I can tip it. I know the VALTRA's got enough power to tip this because I've just dragged it back up the hill, actually. But I'm not going to get past this wood to get to it, am I? Let me see. Go on, push. Push, 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 push. And unfold the hitch. Yes, push. Push again, VALTRA. Push, 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 push. Go. Well, it's not like things to go wrong, is it? Right. If they're going to go wrong, they might as well go spectacularly badly, I suppose. Let's have a look. Right. I do have a plan B. I said I wasn't going to get that Massey Ferguson bulldozer as a half-hour loan for today. But, oh, go on, VALTRA. Shove it. Backwards now. Backwards into these logs. Go. Oh. I'm sure you're all groaning too, and perhaps not for the same reasons. I think we might just eject these logs by resetting this trailer and do the half hour. Oh no, if we get this over, we're fine. Go. VALTRA, have you done it? It has righted the log trailer in the woods against all the odds. That's magnificent by anyone's standards. It's, oh my word. You've done half the job, VALTRA. I'm afraid there's still more work to be done here. We're going to have to back this up now. Yeah, go, 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 go. Remember, game physics, not universe physics. Oh, that tree's in the way. Come on, oh, look, see. Go on. Right. Sorry. We need map. Push up. Come on, we're going to crab our way up the hill. No, we're not. Oh. Determination. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. We've made it. I think we've made it. Can we get this trailer off the log? Oh, VALTRA, hail, supreme tractor. Okay. Now the problem is really, in terms of reloading this has got such a mess. This is such a mess now because I did start with a nice level layer. I'm going to kind of unpack, I don't know. I'm certainly going to spare you watching me do it, and then I'm going to get the last piece of the, hopefully the last tree. I think we may have approached the boundaries of the VALTRA's performance, guys. Got a proper wobble going on. It's kind of funky. Look at that. It's actually slowly rotating. That it's getting worse. Love it. Right, as you can see, I'm absolutely paying no heed to the earthbound laws of physics. Look at that. I'm gluing these on one by one with this here tension strap. I'm certainly not saving this game before that wood is sold, because the whole lot will be in a heap, no doubt. Right, we're nearly back to square one. At least some of those tiny little pieces fell off in that incident, because we want those on top. Yes, I know we've got one rolled off the other side. I hadn't forgotten. That's okay. What I did before I started putting the wood back on actually was just let the tension straps go and, you know, let gravity take its course. At least that gave me the certitude of a stable base, which a reasonable amount of wood would stay on the trailer regardless. And then you start getting ever more precarious on a solid base. And that's my advice, not just necessarily for life. Ooh, I'm going to be cheeky and grab these both at once if possible. These are going to be something odd, aren't they? Bits of wood don't get on very well together in my experience. No, it's like maybe acceptable. Bring them back, get them in there. Do I want to let them go, or do I want to just strap them on? That's the question, is get them straight. You there. Almost hanging over my head, that piece. He's on. Look at that. We'll go for 2. Added safety. This is where we may now actually be clamped to it. No. And finally, my friends. No, I'm not going to make too much of this, because the chances of this really being the last tree seem to be slim with my track record lately. VALTRA, work your goats like magic. At least I remembered where the tree was. Right, I really want to get hold of this in the middle. Yeah, we're going to get around the other side of this one, and then we hopefully can take him out all in one go. Alright. Centrally as possible. This is quite a big piece actually, so we may even get a little bit of a wobble on from the jaws. Right, VALTRA. This, and then a nice hot jet wash, I promise you. Right, which way are we going to get this piece of wood out? That way. Back around that way. This way. Past the one on the right. Come on, VALTRA. Yes. Oh, here comes the wobble. This way. Really bad move. No, we can do it over here. Yes, I think we're out onto the path. We've done it. We've got the wobble. We'll get this chap on. And then we'll pick up the one off the floor. Oh. straps, work your magic. So retreat. Now, having 19, that little kissing of the tree cost me a few dollars in repairs. I'd be quite happy with that. Let's see, shall we? Come on. Oh, we're dragging it on the floor, silly. You do want to keep it as low as possible, but you'd also want to keep it off the ground. Right, this should just plonk nicely in that slot there, getting a little bit straighter. And I can kid myself, this is a stable load, because the last piece just sits right there. See, don't even need a strap. But you know, safety first, everybody. Right, we're going to go and sell this, and we're going to go and wash this VALTRA. Okay guys, the VALTRA is down there on the road. The timber mill is over there, and would you believe there's another dead tree, and I've no idea how I have not seen this one before. I've driven this way so many times, and if you actually look from inside the VALTRA, or from down here, it does stand out. It stands out even more. I was driving along like fully zoomed, and it's right. How have I missed that one? I can't believe I've missed that one. I'm going to go and get him. Unless something eventful happens, you're not going to see it. I am going to rejoin you on the approach to the timber mill. I will just have to share with you the rather novel driving technique the VALTRA and I have had to evolve to get, basically because these logs are so close to it, we've had a couple of issues, luckily not getting jammed. But anyway, we'll return. Okay, so today we found, cut and have on this trailer 7 more dead trees. That's 33 in total. I'm still looking out for more. I'm sure they're growing back. We also stopped by the farm, would you believe, gave the pigs some straw, which is what they most desperately needed. Put on some scraps of tree that were around the place there, about another tree's worth. So, you know, the VALTRA has got 8 trees on this Brantner. This hill may be too... what is happening? Right, the weight, partly I think because these logs are just packed the way they are, but it was way too late for me to be bothering to adjust them because everything would have fallen off. It's pulling these 2 wheels off the floor, so I've had to drive here. Now while I can drag it this way, and then I need to turn to the left, and the weight will shift back onto all 4 wheels. I'll get more traction and hopefully get some speed and get up this hill. I should have just cut through past the train. Once I know I can get the angle back. So we've had to work together. We're a team, the VALTRA and I, and the Brantner. We are a team. So there we go. There we go. Keep going here. We've got a nice left turn. We need to take even the left turns gently because we can get too entangled over here. There we go. Don't want to force the tractor any further past that log that's behind it here. Alright, now we should get up a nice head of steam. Now I did tip the trailer here once. I am not doing that again. I cannot ask that of this poor little VALTRA, mighty though he is. We're almost there. Well, I didn't really think I'd have much to show you on the first day of winter. I hope you've enjoyed my mistakes. But we're here in the end. Sorry, excuse me, and that's all that matters. Right, this is probably going to be the trickiest bit because I've got to get round to the left. And this load doesn't really like going to the left. Come on, gently. Oh, sorry, you're so dirty. Come on, go a little bit to the left till that wheel drops. Go and swing it. We're not going to try and back this load in. There's no way I'm trying to turn this around. If I can just drag this over here, I'm happily going to dump this in by any means necessary, to be quite frank with you. Even though I have to call my friend at the dealership to come and get me out. I'll pick the trailer up there. Talking of the dealership, I was having a chat with him last night, and it's quite a quiet time of year for them. Not many people buy tractors and cultivators for Christmas for some reason. So what we're going to do... Oh, are they? No, we'll be fine. What we're going to do is he's going to let us borrow loads of stuff next episode. We're going to trial as much equipment as possible. The forecast is snow, so there may well be a snow theme. We'll see what we can get up to. We'll try out some different things. You know what I'm going to do? VALTRA of power. We are going to try and back this load into the sell point. Come on, let's give it one go. Right, we need to get this trailer. Sorry, I'm not too chatty right now. I don't know how many of you try to do this kind of crazy stuff, but this isn't a naturally occurring thing at all. Right, come on, VALTRA, back it in. Gotta love it. The very final piece of dead tree on the map, who knows? 33 trees, diseased trees removed from the environment, and there's the very, very last piece. Well, actually, you know what, I know there are some more scraps on the map, but they're out of the way, we'll forget about them. Wow. Okay, VALTRA. Is that what's going on? It's stuck to me. Oh, well, there you go. We've abused the game physics to the max, I think, in this game. I'm sure it's going to fall off as soon as I touch it. No? What's going on? This is like concrete. Can I pick him up? I've got hold of it. He still thinks it's strapped to something. Right, let's try and do it from inside the tractor. Yay. There we go, VALTRA. We're a team. Let me help you, mate. Yes, next episode, guys, we will be trying out some stuff. Hopefully there'll be a nice fall of snow. We've got nothing better to do. We'll have a bit of a trial. There we go. The very final wood. How much did we make for our wood today? And the dead trees, I mean, I think it's actually quite a good bit of map design, because some might say I may have played Farm Simulator to death, but I've found an interesting thing to do on this map, even if they never expected it. $36,734. We're over 100 grand. Who says pig farms don't make money? It's so low maintenance. You can make a load of money. Anyway, thanks a lot. Leave us a like, leave us a comment. Look at this, the dream team. Subscribe if you want to stay in touch. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. We'll see you soon.